The NASCAR Cup Series is back in action this weekend at the Bristol Motor Speedway, but for the first time ever on dirt for the Food City Dirt Race. After a torrential downpour during the weekend, Bristol Motor Speedway told fans not to come on Sunday and to head back instead on Monday when track conditions would be better. Denny Hamlin and Ryan Blaney would lead the field to green, with Kyle Busch following closely behind on the outside. The 11 and the 18 would find their way past the number 12 early on in the run here, and Kyle Busch, using that inside lane when Denny went wide, would find his way to the inside and to the lead in the beginning of stage number 1, though all of those JGR Toyotas are fast, as we see Martin Truex following Denny Hamlin to the outside to make it to the top 3. And on lap number 9, that number 19 for Martin Truex Jr. finds his way all the way to the front, but problems for Kyle Busch. He's got dirt in the grill of his car, leading to overheating issues. He would pit to clean off the grill, and that would put him laps down early on into the event. No major issues in the first 40 laps until, however, lap 41, as Aric Almirola gets loose, starts to spin, and once he hits the dirtle, he loses control, comes back up onto the track, and gets struck by multiple cars right in front of the leader. Take another look, that number 10 just starts to lose control, and once he hits the dirtle, no turning back. And as you look, Martin Truex just narrowly avoids problems. We get the restart here on lap 46. Martin Truex Jr. to the outside, Alex Bowman on the inside, and that outside lane prevails yet again. He brings his teammates Christopher Bell and Denny Hamlin up to the front on the outside lane. Joe Gibbs looking strong early, but shortly thereafter, the 24 William Byron gets into Ryan Newman in the 6. Newman goes for a spin right in front of the field. Fortunately, though, no one making contact with him. We see it's just so easy to get spun here in the Bristol dirt. As we take a look, there was some contact between the 4 and the 14, but they would both be able to continue. The resulting yellow would bring us to our first competition caution. Here on the restart, though, the number 19 and 20 up front and fast for Joe Gibbs, but Kyle Larson coming from the back has a good run. He and Christopher Bell look good early, but problems for the 20. He spins up high, the 5 runs into him, and more cars pile in, causing damage. We take a look, Bell just getting past that cushion there, spins, comes down the track, and unfortunately cars are coming with nowhere to go. The wreck would end Christopher Bell's day, and the resulting damage would cause Kyle Larson to go to the back a few laps down. Fast forward here to lap 60 as we get a restart. MTJ on the outside, followed by Suarez. Alex Bowman on the inside, but he appears to be slow. Does he have a problem? We find out, yes, he loses a gear. Unfortunately, would not have it for the rest of the race. He'd still be out there, but he would face problems. You know who doesn't have problems? Martin Truex Jr. He's out front with Daniel Suarez. And let's take a look at those other contenders, as we know Martin Truex is fast, but so is that number 12 for Penske and the number 11 for Joe Gibbs. Denny Hamlin is fast, finds his way underneath Ryan Blaney, takes that position away, and he also goes chasing after Daniel Suarez, who lost a position to Byron. Those cars would be among the fastest all day long, but Martin Truex Jr. would show he had the speed early. He would come around and win stage number 1 at Bristol. After pit stops, we restart on lap 102. Martin Truex Jr. up front. He pulls Daniel Suarez with him on the outside past William Byron, and those two would begin to pull away from the pack, though many hungry drivers behind him looking to make up ground. The number 99er Daniel Suarez would not be done, however. He wants the lead. He finds his way all the way up to that rear bumper of Martin Truex Jr., gives a quick little tap, goes underneath, and he would take the lead here at Bristol. We go back and take another look here. It's a simple Bristol bump and run, the 99 pushing that 19 just enough to get room, and he would take the lead. We fast forward here to lap 149. Suarez gets held up by the 5, and Byron finds his way past the 19, but the 99 uses his bumper to get by Kyle Larson. Larson, desperately trying not to lose another lap, makes contact. Unfortunately, that results in more damage for the 5, so Kyle Larson would be down multiple laps and have a more damaged car as a result. Competition caution 2 means everyone gets more tires, more fuel. They head back out for a restart. Suarez on the outside uses that lane to take the lead, but we see more problems behind the field as dust gets kicked up. Multiple cars make contact, and there's a spin. The 12, 18, 48, 34, 51, among others, all involved. The 12 with major damage on that left rear tire. We see Kyle Busch also getting damage on the left front. Cody Ware, among others, also getting damage. We take a look at what caused the problem. Just dust and visibility. The front drivers kicking up a bunch of dust mean it's hard for people to see in the back. with that sunlight and dust coming in, that causes multiple issues. We restart once again here on lap 159, Suarez up front, Byron to the inside. The 99 finds his way to the front, this time with Joey Logano following on the outside, but would they be able to make it around with that dust yet again? No, we've got problems again in the back. The 14 gets spun after making contact with the number 2, heads into the inside wall. That brings out another yellow, and that resulting incident forces NASCAR to make the decision to go to single file restarts for the remainder of the race. Suarez, using that to his advantage, keeps the lead over Joey Logano and Martin Truex Jr., and he would look to pull away and keep control of the race. We move forward to lap 186 here. Daniel Suarez in front of Joey Logano, that 22 starting to make up ground, but in front of them Cody Ware spins. They have to go high to avoid him. We take another look here, just getting loose underneath his teammate, forces the 99 and the 22 to go high, but they do so. That brings a yellow out and another restart here. We see the stage 2 finish here, just a handful of laps to go. Suarez in front of Joey Logano, but that 22 is fast and he wants that playoff point. He dives to the inside of the number 99. Daniel Suarez hoping to use that momentum on the outside to stay up front, but that 22 is not going away. Joey dives to the inside. He maintains momentum, keeps in front of that 99 and takes position late in stage number 2, and he would go on to pull away from the 99 and the 11. Joey Logano would go on to win stage number 2 here at Bristol, gaining that playoff point and putting himself in contention for the win. And that brings us to the final stage here at Bristol. The last 50 laps, Joey Logano gets us started, and Denny Hamlin moves to the outside of the 99, knowing the track crew watered down that high lane. He uses that traction to find his way past Daniel Suarez and move up to the 22. Can he get past him? He uses his bumper to try to get him loose, but doesn't have enough. Joey Logano's car is fast. We fast forward here to lap 216, but we've got problems back there. The 47 makes contact with Bubba Wallace in that left rear. It goes down, and Bubba spins into the next corner. He does not bring out a yellow, however, as he does not make contact with anyone else and is able to get going. We take another look here. The 47 just gets into that tire just right, enough for the 23 to lose pressure and then spin. We fast forward to lap 245. Denny Hamlin looking to make his way up to Joey Logano. Last-ditch effort, but he goes too high, gets into the wall, is able to keep going, but he loses a lot of track position. The number 19 then passes him for second, but they run into lap traffic. Problems, though, in another corner as the number 66 of Mike Marlar spins and hits the inside wall. That brings out a late yellow, and you know what that means. We're going to NASCAR overtime. Joey Logano leads the field as they get the green flag. Denny Hamlin, though, looks high to try to make it work. However, he goes wide. The 19 goes even wider into the wall. That opens the door for the 47 of Ricky Stenhouse to get underneath and try to take second away from Denny. He would. The number 22, however, pulling away. Could Ricky reel him in? He would not have enough time. The 22 of Joey Logano wins here at Bristol for the first time on dirt in the modern era. Paul Wolfe and Joey Logano both happy as he now makes it to victory lane in the first third of the season. When we take a look at the full Food City Dirt Race results, Joey Logano up front, Ricky Stenhouse with a great finish, and we need to draw attention to Daniel Suarez finishing in the top 5, having a great car all day. Ryan Newman involved in the spin, he still makes his way to the top 5 as well. Also a good run for the 43, Eric Jones, bringing his Richard Petty Motorsports car into the top 10. And Chase Elliott also eking out with the top 10 as well. Martin Truex Jr. would find himself all the way down to 19th after his overtime fiasco. Not as good of a finish as he deserved in that car this weekend. If we take a look at the back half here, Stuart Friesen hoping for more in his Cup debut. He would have to settle for 23rd position today. Bubba Wallace running in the top 10. His tire issue would bring him down a couple laps, finishing in 27th. And Kyle Larson finishing 29th after having a great car, making his way through the field early, would not get a great finish. Same could be said for Christopher Bell as well. And we take a look at the 2021 Cup Series playoff standings after 7 races. We've got 7 different winners. As long as we don't get more than 16, those 7 are locked into the playoffs. Denny Hamlin doing well, being the top driver without a win so far this year. But we're going to be wanting to look at that cut line. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. with a great finish finds his way into the top 16 now. and Chris Buescher finds his way out. But with multiple veteran drivers yet to make it to victory lane, the playoff standings are sure to change a bit in the coming weeks. After the Easter break, the NASCAR Cup Series heads to the Martinsville Speedway for race number 8 on the year, the Blue Emu Maximum Pain Relief 500, which can be seen on FS1 Saturday, April 10th at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be sure to like the video if you enjoyed it and comment down below who you think makes it to victory lane under the lights at Martinsville. As always, subscribe to the Burnout Network for more great racing content, and until next time, burn it down!